Hello! Welcome to the Onion Chronicles. The things that make you cry when you start peeling back the layers. This week on the Onion Chronicles, we will be talking about power. And why do we give away our power to so many things? Why do we allow so many things to have power over us? Like today, I don't feel like wearing goggles, and I could use a good cry. So I'm gonna let these onions have power over me. But at the same time, if I didn't want to cry, I always have my goggles. You know what else has power over me? The glove industry. This is what I'm down to right now. Synthetic, loose fitting, awful gloves. But they feel really cool when I rub my fingers together. It's like that textural. Ooh. Yeah. Anyway, let's get down to the nitty gritty. I'm not going to sharpen my knife today, so don't worry. You don't have to witness that. So yeah, power. Power, power, power. Power struggles everywhere. You might think nothing has power over me. I control everything, but let's start with, I don't know, going to work. You don't want to go to work, but the reason you go to work is because you need money, so technically money has power over you. That's a necessity, though. Unfortunately, in this life, everything that we do pretty much costs money. So we need a job. A couple things that you do have power over that we totally give away is where we work. You don't have to work at a job that you don't like. You have the ability to go out and find a new job. That's it. I worked at a retailer as an assistant store manager for 15 years and I did not like it very much. I will not get into that. That is for another time. But let's just say for a very, very, very long time, I let them have a lot of power over me. I felt extremely powerless. The paycheck was good. The hours were awful. The treatment was terrible. But for some reason, I felt that that was the only thing that I could do. And now look at me. I own a weenie shop. What a naked weenie. I am a weenie for letting them hold power over me for so darn long. And you are a weenie if you go into work every single day and hate your job. You're a weenie. Do you know right now is probably the best time for job seekers to find a job? I'm trying really hard not to touch it, but that braid is bothering me. Job seekers, like everywhere is hiring. Just look at my struggles. Oh my gosh, it's like I'm hiring somebody new every single week because a lot of people don't like working for me and they choose that. I give them the power. I let them know. I point it out. It's your choice to work here. It sounded really bad. A lot of people don't like working for me. We are very selective with our professional weenie slingers. Not everybody's cut out to sling weenies the way we do. Not everybody can deal with this personality. I mean, God, just ask my husband. 5 years this year. It's the other thing. Relationships. Another choice. It all boils down to choices. You literally have a choice to do anything and everything. You have a choice. The thing is, there are consequences to every choice that you make. Cutting onions without goggles on, for instance. The second I put them in here, I'm going to be crying. I'm not crying right now because I refrigerated them. Imagine if I didn't cry today. Oh, that would be a whole... That is not my choice. That is evolution. We're not going to talk about science. Anyway. So you have a choice for every single thing. You have a choice to go to work. You have a choice to wake up on time. You have a choice to go to bed late at night. You have a choice of how many hours you spend on social media. Social media is another thing that is just awful. We have allowed social media to take over our lives. And they are exploiting us left and right. Those stinking personalized ads, those are creepy. Creepy. How many? Ugh, I'm not going to get into that either, because let me tell you, there's a lot of times all I do is talk about something, and they know. Are you listening right now? Probably. Oh my God, I just got onion juice in my eyeball. So one thing that we forget as a nation, we have the power. We are a democracy. The power is with the people. But we give it away left and right as if the president is the only person that has the ability to make change in this country. No. Nope. Starts with us. You don't like what you see, so change what you do. Plain and simple. Change what you do. Didn't we just talk about change like an episode or two ago? We don't like change. And here's the problem that we're facing right now. We are so desperate to have somebody else make a decision for us. Let me ask you this question, and you'll be like, oh my God, you're right. What's for dinner? How many times do we get that call? Or that text, or that question, what's for dinner? I don't know, you freaking decide. Jesus. We can't even decide what to feed ourselves. Huh. How can we make any other decisions in life if we can't even choose the one thing that's going to help us sustain our livelihood, our lives? So let's start with what's for dinner. Make that decision. What's for dinner? I don't know, chicken nuggets. I don't want chicken nuggets. Well, then you decide, because I'm making chicken nuggets. Love chicken nuggets. Doing pretty good right now. It's good. So what's for dinner? Listen, my husband and I made a list. Every Sunday, we used to do this, we don't do this now. I think I really should start doing this again because I'm starting to get sick of the what's for dinner question. Sorry, honey. What's for dinner? So every Sunday, we go grocery shopping. We'd walk through the halls of Walmart, and we would pick out 5 dinners. We'd pick out the ingredients to make it, and then we go home, we write it on the whiteboard, the 5 options, and then every single morning, we'd say, I don't want to say it out loud because it'll go off. Okay, Google, pick a number 1 through 5. And Google would go, okay, today we're going to go with 3. Look at the board, 3, bam. One less decision I have to make. Life is so much better. We need to take our power back. And that's just a fact. We give our power away to so many things. So many things. Just think of how you react, and I'm not even getting into like what side we are on when talking about police officers. Even before this, just think of it. Like, you see those lights behind you, and regardless of who you are, you're like, oh my God, what did I do wrong? If you didn't do anything wrong, why are you freaking out over the lights behind you? There should be nothing that you're scared of. Why are we scared of that? Don't answer that. Reason is because we gave them our power. They have power over us. And it's authority. And if you think about when you're growing up, when you're a little kid, and you're in your learning stages, who has power? Your parents, your teachers, police officers, anybody in a uniform, any adult for that matter. They all have power. We give our power away, starting at a very early age. I don't know how to combat that, because there's a difference between giving power away and having respect. Another thing that we have a whole episode to talk about. But I ain't gonna do that right now, because I'm about to start crying. But yeah, power. Everybody's so power hungry too, which is hilarious. And we're so hungry for power because we're starving for power. Why do you want power? Because you feel powerless over your life. You know, I have watched a lot of serial killer documentaries. One of the key components to a serial killer is the fact that they feel powerless in their life. So what do? They go out and they take power from somebody else because they can't gain power in their own life because they have given it away. Just like I am giving away the power to not cry. Really had a little hope today, but my expectations weren't that high. It's just a sad state that we're in. And I think one of the things is it just comes down to power. Who has power over you? So if we just sit back and we think about that, who has power over us? Like, I could have closed down my business for coronavirus or COVID-19 or whatever the heck we want to call it. I could have closed my doors and let coronavirus have power over me, but I didn't. And I'm still here, I'm still standing, because I kept my power. And it's been really rough. Because it's hard to hold on to power. It's hard to be in a position of power. Nobody wants to make those decisions. But we do. We have to. So start with the little decisions, you know? You want to take power over your health? Wake up and do 5 crunches. I just whacked out a 6-minute and 44-second plank yesterday. I know, I'm psychotic. I told you this already. I own my power. Oh my God. I just needed to get my sinuses cleared because it's allergy weather and I don't want to sneeze because of corona. I'm owning my power over the environmental allergies. Ooh, really rough. I have 2 more to chop. Okay, let's get this over and done with really fast. Oh my God. So how are you going to get your power back today? How are you going to get your power back today? Let's start with what's for dinner. What's for dinner? Make a decision. Stick to it. Ugh. That's all I have. I'm done. I'm done. Just take your power back. The end. God bless America. I didn't want to stop. Hold on, I think I have to take my glove off too. Ugh. Let's try that again. God bless America.